What's up, guys? Today we are going to look at LESS CSS classes. This is the previous example on functions that we did. So I'm just going to remove all these and let's see how we can use classes in LESS. So extending classes is basically used to reuse styles without duplicating code. It also keeps your CSS dry. Dry simply means don't repeat yourself, and it makes it easier to update styles across all multiple selectors. So let me take you through an example of how you can extend classes in LESS. So I'll just come here to my HTML. Let me remove this as well. And then I'll say div and I give it a class box. Then I'll create another div. I'll give it a class red box. So let me put a h1 here and call it extending classes in LESS CSS. All right, now we shall go to our LESS file. So let's first understand the basic syntax of working with classes. The basic syntax is basically the CSS selector followed by extend and then followed by the other selector. And that is it. So from the example that we did, so let me end on that. So now let me show you the basic example with this box and red box classes we created. So what we do is we shall just get the class box, then we can give it a width of 100 pixels. We can also give it a height of 100 pixels. And we can give it a border of 1 pixels solid and give it a color. Let's call it. Then for the red box, we just have to do end colon and then extend, since the classes are going to be the same. So we are going to extend class box. And the only thing that changes here is going to be the background color. So let's say background color, then we call it red. That is it. We don't have to repeat all this for the same. All this, we just have to use extend, then it gets all the styles from here, the red box. So this is also known as inheriting. So from this example, we can see that the red box extends box, which is inheriting its styles, all the styles we wrote here. We are just adding one thing, that is the background color. So another example is, let's try to extend multiple classes. So to extend multiple classes, we can just come here. Let's add here a class round, then do border radius 10 pixels. Then we shall come back to the red box just below that, and then we are going to extend this again. What are we extending? The class round. So you say dot round. From here you can see it inherits the border radius that we created, and now it's rounded. How is it going? If you're enjoying the session. So let's now extend placeholder selectors. LESS allows you to create placeholder selectors which starts with just the percentage. So to do that, we are just going to change this to percentage. Then for the red box, we shall call it extend and then add also a percentage. So let's remove this. Now, one thing about these placeholder selectors is that they do not produce any CSS on their own. They are just meant to be extended. That's why you can see we have a number of errors right here. So itself, it will not appear in the CSS anywhere. So let me just go back to what we had created and then share with you some benefits of using extend. It's basically easy for code reusability. As you can see, we just had one thing box here and then we are just reusing it down here. And then it's easy also to maintain. You can just propagate and extend any of the classes. And then it's easy to write for you cleaner CSS and avoids repetition. In the next video, we shall look at how to import partials in LESS CSS.